So two important statements that have helped me to shape my life is, if you do good, you do it for yourself, and also your deeds shall follow you. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because in this video, I want to share with you why I rejected to work with Unacademy. So Unacademy is this big learning platform that is based in India, and I didn't know much about them until recently when they contacted me through my email. So they saw my YouTube page and they see that I do some lecture videos and guiding students to go how to go about the USMLE exams. The USMLE is for the medical students. That's the exam that medical students in the United States have to write in order to be able to practice in the United States as doctors. So personally, I love to teach people. I love to show them easy way to go about things. So that's what I do on my channel. You can check it out. It's called the USMLE Booster channel, and kindly subscribe as well. So now let's go to today's topic. So I was there and I received an email from Unacademy about a month ago, and so I read the message and it wants me to collaborate with them on their platform. But then I wasn't too sure about it in the first place, so I ignored it. Then again, after 3 weeks, I had the same message again. So this time I went to their website and I saw very good things about them on their website. I also saw how they've helped students, and I saw some of my mentors when I was in med school. I saw Dr. Najib and some other doctors over there. So I thought this is a legit thing. So I decided, okay, what if I have the opportunity to share a platform with Dr. Najib, why not? So Unacademy invited me to teach on their platform. So they went ahead, they sent me an agreement to sign, and they said they were going to pay me $120 for 40 minutes. And then they sent me an invoice to sign and all that, and I accepted. Initially, I was not so much interested in the money. It wasn't about money for me. It's about helping people, because money is not a problem to me. So now I went ahead and then I signed the document and I gave it to them. And then they sent another document that is a W-9 that is to help me to be able to file my taxes later on if I want as a contract worker with a company like Unacademy. So I decided that I cannot complete the form because I have to put my social security number on it, and I wasn't so much convinced because this is my first time working with a cross-border agency and I don't know so much about them. And so I decided that no, I cannot volunteer my social security number. So in that case, I still want to go ahead and work on their platform where I can reach more students and help them to pass the USMLE. So then I told them I cannot volunteer my social security, and so they said, okay, they insisted that I have to, that they are a very good company, they are legit, they are not going to, they have good reputation, they are not going to use it for any bad things. So I said, still, I don't feel good about it. So I did not. So I offered to teach them on volunteering basis so that I don't receive any payment. I was like, okay, you can keep your money, but I still want to teach on your platform. And then they agreed. And then they said they were going to prepare an invoice and they'll put $0 on it for me. And I'm like, okay, that is fine. I just want to help people. Okay, so now they went ahead, they agreed, we agreed on a topic. I was going to lecture on neurology and how to approach neurology on the USMLE exams. So I agreed with them, and so they asked me, okay, can you send us a photo of yourself? I sent it, and what they did was they asked me if I can send a photo wearing t-shirt, but I didn't get time to do that immediately. So next I saw was they were in a hurry, so they went ahead and they photoshopped, they crop my neck area, and then they place it on another person's neck wearing a black t-shirt and with Unacademy inscribed on it. And I wasn't so comfortable with that. And I'm like, no, you cannot do that. That's what I told them, like, you cannot do that. Why would you put my neck on another person's neck? It doesn't look legit. Like, so they said, oh, it's not a problem. And I said, no, I have to send you a new picture. So the next day I sent them a new picture and they changed that logo. So what they told me was I should go ahead and say good things about them on my YouTube page, and also advertise so that people can see that I'm having a live lecture on their platform and they can also come. So I asked them, are you wanting me to bring my student, to get my own students and bring them on your platform to come and teach? They said, no, that is not it, but it would be nice for me to also advertise them. So I said, okay. So I agreed I was going to lecture on that should be today, on today's Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time. And so when I posted it across my social media platform, one of my very good friends and my followers on the YouTube contacted me and told me her experience with Unacademy. And to me, it didn't sound good. But then she said, okay, hey, you don't have to stop working with them, but you have to go out and do your own research about them. And when you are convinced, then you take your own action. Then after that, I had other messages from YouTube, my YouTube subscriber, 10 other people telling me their experience about Unacademy. And that raised a red flag. That's why I said, your deeds shall follow you. Were they to have given them a good service, they would have given them a good review. But now they are giving, the Unacademy is getting a bad review from these old customers. So now I had to go onto YouTube now and listen to other people's experience with Unacademy. And so when I watched most of the reviews, and I didn't like it. I didn't like what I saw. I'm in this video, I'm not trying to say that you do not work with them, but what I'm saying is that I'm just sharing my experience, like what transpired between myself and Unacademy. So you can also do your own research. But what I saw for myself, I did not like it because I'm a man of integrity. I love justice. I don't like to cheat people. So if you promise someone something, you have to fulfill it. And if you tell someone, hey, I want to be here at this time, if you cannot do it, tell them in advance so that they get ready. They don't feel disappointed. So some of the things that these people told me, it didn't click well in my ears. Yeah. So for example, some of them said after they paid their money and then they decided that, okay, they don't want to do it anymore, their money was not refunded to them. Unacademy would not even respond to their messages. So that raises a red flag. Like, if for all platforms, even here in the US, like if you buy something and then you don't like it, the next day you have up to 1 month to say I don't like it anymore, so they can refund to you. And that is a good thing to do. Yeah, that is about integrity. So for me, I felt like it was all about the money for them, and which I didn't like. Next is, they also said they were promised to have a live lecture with Dr. Najib. And so when that didn't happen, they rather gave them old lectures about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, lectures of Dr. Najib, and then they put them in a file, and then they have to they put them on their website, and then they have to access that. But people sign up for live lectures with Dr. Najib. So it is something that is very disappointing. You sign up for a live lecture with a doctor, and then they tell you to watch his old videos. Like, no, that's not what people want. So these are some of the things that I did not like about them. And so I sent them an email telling them, hey, unfortunately, I did not I do not like, or no, I said, unfortunately, I'm not comfortable with the reviews of some of your old employees, and also some of your old students. and so I'm not able to work with you at this time. So the next day they replied me, and they were not interested in the reviews of like what I said. They were not interested in the reviews that people gave about them, but they were interested in me, at least since they have advertised I'll be coming to lecture. I should lecture at least just today for them, so that the students are not disappointed. So I was like, you're not interested in your reputation by your and the past experience of people, but you are interested in just me working for you because you know how much you are going to make. So that also raises a red flag, and I thought that these guys, they are not really trustworthy. When I spoke with them, they were telling me, hey, do you know Dr. Najib? Dr. Najib is on our platform, and that, like, so they are riding on the back of other people who have earned a very high reputation, and they are using that to make money from people, and that is not right for me. I wouldn't want that for myself. So for me, I don't want to associate myself with anybody who has a bad reputation in any way. So this is why I decided that no, I'm not working with Unacademy. So thanks for watching this video. Kindly share this video, and anyone who wants to work with them should do their research well before working with them. And kindly consider subscribing to my channel as well. Thank you, and I'll see you again. Bye.